What's going on, Scorpio? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the next 3 months, October through December 2022. So, in this reading, Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the next 3 months, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides regarding the next 3 months for you, Scorpio. So before we begin this reading, though, I would like to take a moment to let you know, as always, that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Scorpio, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here. So, without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy and we'll see what wants to come through for you for the next 3 months, October through December 2022, Scorpio. That's great. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio, let's lay out these cards and see what is coming your way here. Okay, Scorpio, very interesting energy that is coming your way here. Very, very potent download that I'm getting right off the bat, which is that there's something that you've known that you've wanted for a long time. I'm getting two different things. For a lot of you, there's going to be a certain person that you really have a strong connection to, but you haven't been moving towards this person because of certain social or financial reasons. So there's almost going to be a judgment for you, for a lot of you, for the next 3 months of like, why am I not moving forward with this opportunity that's right in front of my face, just because of how maybe people at work will view me, or how it will affect my work, or how my friends and family will view this new love connection. There's something to do with that, Scorpio. The other thing, though, that I was getting, Scorpio, is that like, you're like, why? There's like, what am I getting from not moving forward? You start to realize, like, for the next 3 months that, and for some of you, this realization is going to happen sooner than others. You start to realize, like, I'm not really getting much by kind of trying to keep myself a little bit safe by not moving towards this new direction, because I really feel like Spirit is telling you that you know what you want. For a lot of you, it's going to be a new career option, and kind of like scrapping it and just being like, why am I pursuing something that's going to not make me happy in the end? And you start to realize and you admit that. For others of you, it has to do with a loved person that, like, I don't know. It's like, for some of you, you could have just got out of a breakup, and so you don't want to go with a new person too soon. So there's something blocking you from a new love, okay? We're going to have to see what this is as we move along, but we start off here, Scorpio, with the Six of Swords being in your opportunity. This is moving directions. A lot of you could be traveling for the next 3 months, October through December. There could be at least an opportunity for you to travel and to find love or find a better situation in a new place. If you feel, Scorpio, like, a lot of you have been being trapped by the physical location that you're in. So there's definitely an opportunity for traveling, even though it's not easy. For a lot of you, this is going to be a movement in your own thoughts, though. I'm really getting that. Moving from, like, kind of choppy and clouded, like instead of giving up your own integrity just to kind of feel safe in like a social or financial bubble, you start to say, you know what, it's choppy where I am, so I need to move somewhere else. We're going to have to clarify to see what that's about. Now, your challenge is the Seven of Wands here, Scorpio. The Seven of Wands here, I feel like, is you putting a wall up towards what you really want. That's what's coming through very strongly. Like, you're kind of defending, you're kind of pushing things away. And I feel Spirit's telling me you have very good reason to do this, because if you were to, you know, just allow what you really want in, whether it's this new career move or this new relationship or kind of the next step with someone that you really love in an emotional connection, there would be some sort of consequence. So, and I feel like it has to do with your work, or somehow, you know, it's like to do with work. So for some of you, it's like you're going to start to focus more on love or a different thing, and so your financial thing suffers. For others of you, I'm getting that maybe you have a fear that you don't make enough money, and so why would this person like you? It's going to be different things. We're going to have to see. The Seven of Wands as well, Scorpio, with your challenge, I do feel that whatever direction that you know, like I said in the very beginning, that you know Spirit is wanting you to move in, there are people around you who you're very connected to who would not be very happy with that new direction. And so, yeah, so that's what I got so far, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and move to your overall general energy here for the next 3 months. The overall general energy, we have the Knight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and also the Strength card here. So the Strength card standing out to me is moving through a difficult situation with grace. You know, what I'm getting, Scorpio, is there's a direction that you really want to go in, and it's kind of been nugging at you. It's been tugging at you for a while. You've been trying to ignore it. Now you start to not ignore it, and you start to take the physical steps that are necessary. The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords is a very collaborative, forward-moving energy. I feel like it's an energy of going for what you really, truly want, even though it's not going to be very easy for you. The message that I'm getting for you, Scorpio, is that like you're going to know you're moving in the right direction if you have fear. You know, they say that fear is the great indicator. Like whatever you fear the most is like whatever you're trying to avoid is probably the thing that will advance your soul and actually make you happier in the long run, right? So that's something we're going to have to clarify all this to get more information, Scorpio, for you. But let's go ahead and move into what you don't see coming. What you don't see coming, I'm getting a lot of, there's something new in the physical realm that really excites you. It could be something that starts off small, then has a lot of potential. You have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Pentacles here, Scorpio. So there's a little bit of a mixture of fire and earth energy here for what you don't see coming. A lot of fire. Like I see you getting very passionate about something here, Scorpio, a new endeavor. Like once you can move past the initial social consequences or financial consequences or your own whatever consequence you're fearing, there's a lot of fire and passion. This is coming through as you. You also could be connecting with someone who's very passionate. And also with what you don't see coming, the Queen of Wands is someone who finally starts to not give a shit like about the consequences of doing what you really want to do. The Page of Pentacles and also the Queen of Pentacles shows that there's definitely some sort of physical thing happening in what you don't see coming that can bring in a lot of abundance for you, but it's almost like you need to take the first step, okay? And this could have to do with career for a lot of you here, just like saying, you know, I'm not gonna like chase this path that's been laid out for me out of practicality. I'm going to do something that maybe at first it makes you a page, maybe at first it makes you less money, but I feel like in what you don't see coming is that it actually, in the long run, will make you more than whatever you have going on now. And that can be related into love and career. Like you're going to get more satisfaction and that earthy Queen of Pentacles kind of nurturing feeling out of doing what we've been talking about with going for the fear instead of the practicality and just kind of staying stuck in like, well, I don't, you know. So here's also a big reason why I'm saying all this, Scorpio. In the advice from your spirit guides, we have the Sun, we have the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Judgment card here in the advice from your spirit guides. So this is you really taking inventory. This is the advice to take inventory because, you know, with the Seven of Wands being in your challenge, Scorpio, and the Nine of Wands being in your advice from your spirit guides. And the Nine of Wands, you see how it's focused right on that Sun card here. So there's something to do with your own individual happiness, something that will make you feel like free and very childlike here, that I'm getting that you've been trying to avoid. And so with the Judgment card here is about making a moral judgment, realizing that you do not have to give in to the logical authoritarianism of anyone as to how you should live your life. But also the Judgment card is hearing the call from Spirit. What I'm getting from this reading, Scorpio, is that a lot of you know the exact thing that you have to do. You already know. You already know this direction that's going to make you happy. And it's just kind of about really going for it and admitting it to yourself, okay? Because if you don't make yourself happy first, you're going to unconsciously make all people around you miserable. So let's go ahead and get into this reading, Scorpio, now and start clarifying to really see what this is about. You know, overall, I definitely see you having a great rest of the year, the next 3 months. It's just about moving through your own resistance towards some sort of issue here. So let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here in your opportunity? Now remember, this is an opportunity for you, not a requirement, but why is it here in your opportunity? Why is the Six of Swords here? Let's see. You know, I feel like it's admitting to yourself that a certain situation in your life is making you feel sad. And so instead of trying to fix the sad situation, you just need to change it, right? Some of you could be going through a breakup. You know, you could be breaking up with someone and something like that. Let's go ahead and see. Why is it here? The Six of Swords in your opportunity, Scorpio, is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and also the Five of Swords here. Yeah, a lot of you are going to have guilt for going in your own independent situation. I'm not sure why I didn't say this. A lot of you could be going through a breakup for the next 3 months. And, you know, there's almost this situation where someone views you as a little bit, you know, there's an opportunity for you to do something that people view you as a sketchball for. I'm just going to be honest, Scorpio. This is what you want. This is your own individual happiness. This is you actually moving in alignment with the direction Spirit is calling you to move in. But the opportunity here is to realize this. This is the most powerful thing that I've literally said in this reading, which is that no matter what you do, people are going to criticize you for it. No matter what you do, people will always have something bad to say about it, no matter what. So why not choose the thing that's going to make you happy? See, you're under the illusion, a lot of you, and not all of you here, but some of you need to hear this, that like basically, oh, if I just kind of like adhere to the easy path, like I'll just avoid problems. But no, you're setting yourself up for a giant problem in that way. So the opportunity for you here is not to avoid conflict and to do something for your own soul that people are going to think Scorpio is a scumbag, Scorpio is a schemer. And this could have to do with disconnecting from someone. This could have to do with disconnecting from someone's expectations of you, or literally like a breakup that basically for some reason, and this is starting to be like, this could be someone that you're connected to, their energy, and it's just like embracing that, like it's not anyone else's life, it's your life, Scorpio, right? So there's something here about, you know, not feeling guilty for doing what you really want to do, and not being afraid to do what you want to do, because no matter what you do, no matter what, people are going to think you're bad, or people are going to have something to say anyway. So you can't avoid that by picking a path to and then you almost make it worse because what you resist persists. All right. Now, let's go ahead and move on to your overall general energy here, Scorpio. I do want to clarify why this Strength card is here for you in your overall general energy for the next 3 months. And some of you could be going through a breakup or getting away from a certain career, and like you're going to be moving into something so fast that people might be like, well, did you plan this out or something? And whether you did or didn't, I'm not sure, but that's not really, I don't know. Why is the Strength card here for Scorpio? All right. Yeah, you're in need of emotional healing. All right, so the Temperance card, we have 2 more here to pop out, but the Strength card is clarified by the Temperance card so far. That's a little too many right there. Why is the Strength card here for Scorpio? The Strength card is clarified by the Temperance card, the Two of Pentacles, and also the Queen of Wands here. So a lot of you here definitely are going to have to to move in a very like sassy direction. Something here, you're going to have strength to be your true self. The Queen of Wands is also in what you don't see coming, but there's something that you're still tied to here. Like the Two of Wands here with the Strength card, like you're not sure if the actions that you're going to take are going to create karma for like yourself, like when it comes to disconnecting from something or going in a new direction. But I don't think you should worry about that, Scorpio, because you need to make this for your own emotional health. Like there's a very big decision that you have to make for your own well-being, and it's not your job to justify your actions to anyone else. That's the like maybe one of the biggest messages coming through is like you don't need to justify yourself, okay, for going in a new direction, right? People cannot understand your life. They've never walked in your shoes, right? So let's also clarify why the Three of Pentacles is here. What type of collaborative work are you going to be doing? You could be learning something. Let's go ahead and see. Why is the Three of Pentacles here in your overall general energy, Scorpio? All right, it's a little too many to count, so let's keep going. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? The Three of Pentacles, Scorpio, is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and also the Moon card here. Yeah, so there's, in your overall general energy, I really feel like this decision to collaborate in a new direction is going to really be emotionally messing with you here. You're not really sure if you're making the right decision or not. You're just going off your intuition. The Moon to the Seven of Cups is a very unknown energy as to whether or not you're making the right choice with the people you're surrounding yourself with. Also, the Queen of Swords here is kind of like making a decision very, very strongly here. Also, you have that Knight of Swords in your overall general energy. So, yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of like insecurity when it comes to this new collaborative direction that you're moving in. Whatever this is, a new relationship or like working on yourself. All right, and like what I'm getting from this mainly, Scorpio, is that like when you start to do things that you're really meant to do, a lot of times life can get more uncomfortable for a period of time. So it's like you have a tough decision to make that's like not really guaranteed a possible positive outcome, but it doesn't matter because it's like the direction of the flow of your life is meant to go. So let's also clarify here, Scorpio, why the Seven of Wands, all right, why is this here in your challenge? I feel like this could be your own resistance, but for many of you, it's once again someone or something like calls you out, like why are you, very defensive about a decision that you make. Let's go ahead and see. Could be someone that you're breaking up from that just doesn't want to see you go. I am getting that, like, or someone that you're breaking up with, or you are going through a breakup, like they act like they're not affected by it, but they actually are. So your challenge being the Seven of Wands, like you might think that someone doesn't really care about you because they're putting up a wall based on your decisions to walk away from something, whether it be a relationship or a career. It could be coworkers as well. So you have to realize, I feel like these people are affected more. Oh, let's see why the Seven of Wands is here for you, Scorpio, and your challenge. One more. Seven of Wands in your challenge, Scorpio, is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Two of Cups here. Yeah, so I feel like you're moving a new direction emotionally. Someone I feel that you believe you have a soul connection with is very unhappy about this, and they're gonna, for a lot of you here, they're either gonna like call you out and be like, wow, I can't believe you did this, like Scorpio. Like originally I'm like they're gonna think you're a scumbag, and like you're gonna be like, yo, like I'm just doing me. For others of you, though, they're going to pretend like they're not sad about you moving in. See, they're turning their back on you here because the Page of Wands came through as your own energy. This is the fun new direction, like I said in the very beginning, that Spirit's been calling you to. You've been trying to avoid. I see here you just go for it now for the next 3 months. But someone tries to turn their back on you and act like they don't care. They act like they're unaffected. It's either that or they're being overt and calling you out for something. And this is a soul connection. So I don't know if this is for most of you, I feel like it is going to be a lover. about this decision, but for a lot of you, it's going to be people that you are in a community with, you work with these people, or it's going to be like a family member who has expectations for you or friends. So you just need to be aware of this, okay, Scorpio? You need to be aware of this because this is what you're moving to, true fulfillment. So let's go ahead and clarify, Scorpio. What is this Queen of Wands doing here in what you don't see coming? Because the Queen of Wands also came out, I believe, when we clarified the Strength card in your overall general energy. So there's very important message here with the Queen of Wands. Let's go ahead and see. Definitely could be a new career decision that you have or something, because Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles energy is very like enterprise, kind of purpose and money coming together. Let's go ahead and see why the Queen of Wands is here. Why is the Queen of Wands here for Scorpio? Queen of Wands in what you don't see coming is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles again, and also the Devil here. I'm telling you, there's a new direction that you've been kind of waiting on to go, to collaborate in a new direction here. You either have self-imposed guilt, like you view this direction as bad, even though it's not really bad here, Scorpio. The Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and also the Devil. This also could be people viewing it as bad. But there's a new direction that you want to move in, like that has to do with other people. This could be a career for some of you. For a lot of you, it's been something you've been waiting to do. But because there's this momentum of like you've been wanting to do it for a while, and now you actually start to do it, when you actually start to do it, there's this energy that comes into play. But I kind of feel like it's just like going to go away on its own if you can just stand strong in your own decisions, right? So, yeah, I mean, have fun with this new direction because it's going to make you happy. No one else has to understand it, Scorpio. That's the most important thing of this whole reading that keeps coming through is like, it's impossible for people to actually understand the trajectory of your life. Even if they tried to, they don't have your genetic components to here. They don't have your experiences either. So them trying to look in from the outside to understand you is impossible. So it's either someone's getting in your head here thinking you're bad for this new direction, or it's you in your own head thinking it's bad because there's this guilt of leaving someone, or you're not sure if it's the right thing to leave someone. But I feel like if you can trust your intuition, you'll probably know that it's right for you. So let's also clarify why, let's move down here to your advice from your spirit guides. Let's go ahead and clarify why this is here, right? Why is the Nine of Wands here in the advice from your spirit guide, Scorpio? A little bit of wounding that's coming up to be addressed for sure. Unfinished business in a direction you're meant to go in. Why is it here? One more here, Scorpio. There could be a conversation here that was overdue, so that when you actually start to say it, it sucks because it brings up a bunch of crap. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Nine of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and also the Knight of Pentacles here. So there's definitely like some sort of new beginning here. Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands is speed and kind of collaboration. It has to do with that Three of Pentacles coming out twice. Now it's the Three of Cups. So there's a new direction that you're moving in here. I feel like it happens fast. Some of you could go through a very quick breakup, or you could change your life very quickly. And it could just bring up a lot of like relational issues with you and different people. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever this new path is, it's going to completely put you on a new timeline. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in what you don't see coming. So I just feel like people, or there's just all this resistance here, Scorpio, towards the direction you're moving in. It's interesting. Why is the Sun card here, Scorpio, for you? Let's see why the Sun here. The only two major arcanas in the main reading is the Sun and the Strength card. So that tells me that you have to move in a new direction of your happiness, even if it's not easy to do, even if you have to tame down your ego, follow the higher self, right? Actually, you also have the Judgment card, but it's very similar energy in my opinion. Why is the Sun card here for you, Scorpio? The Sun and your advice is clarified by the Hierophant, the Hermit, and also the Four of Wands here. I feel like this is breaking away from a very big commitment that you had in your life. Could be someone that you thought you were going to get married to, or some sort of career that you thought you were going to marry yourself to. So this is a breakaway from some sort of tradition that's been in your life. Some sort of thing also, it's very like spiritual for you that you're going to be disconnecting from. But guess what? You're going through a rite of passage right now, Scorpio. Okay, the Four of Wands is you are in alignment. So whatever you're disconnecting from that's very big in your life, Hierophant, it seems like you're disconnecting also from something powerful, like whatever this person or this institution or this opinion, it's had a lot of like weight over you. And what you need to know is that this is the 1111 frequency. You are in alignment to do this, Scorpio. This wouldn't have come out. So you see the 1111 frequency here. So this is what I got for you, Scorpio. Know that you're doing the right thing with your own happiness. Really, there is no right or wrong in this universe, and understanding that higher truth will set you free. So with that being said, I hope that this provided you clarity and insight for the next 3 months. Talk to you next time, Scorpio. Have a good one. Peace.